sold stories in rust and gold. Every piece got a tale untold. Oh, it's a wild ride, come and see. Auction nights and history with Steph in charge. It's all good vibes, a little surprise in every find. Where the past and future shine. Dig a little deeper, stand up strong. This is a place where you belong. Out in the woods or live online, Steph's got the magic, it's auction time. From old school vinyls to vintage clothing and home goods, it's all about the memories. Dragonflies dance as the sunflowers sway, sprinkling gold in the Kansas way. Rolling treetops hum with the breeze, through the Flint Hills wild and free. Through storms and dust we rise again, built on heart, built on wind. Stronger than the trials we've seen, we stand with hope, we chase our dreams. Mr. Stephanie behind his shades, fedora low, but the plans are made. Silent moves, but sharp and wise. Got that hustle in his eyes. Red clay roads beneath my feet, dusty trails where past and future meet. Through the hills where the tall grass waves, every turn holds a story saved. Of a place where hearts ignite. Join the tribe, find your spark. The future's looking bright tonight. Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Not seamless today, y'all. Hey, welcome in. I am in private chat, so I'm going to have Mr. Stephanie welcome each one in, and we're going to go from there because I'm multitasking because, I haven't done it very effectively lately, but I'm trying to get back in the hang of it. So today's date is the 29th. FYI, if you haven't dropped a number, go ahead and drop a number now between 1 and 125. I will have to break off here in about 40-ish minutes, and Mr. Steph's going to come over and show y'all some things because I have an appointment I cannot miss. So, yeah, that's where we're at, y'all. Welcome in. I apologize. I am not even remotely where I'd like to be. I mean, organized wise. All right, so sunflower bucks, so $5 in sunflower dollars.
So how's everyone's day going?
Welcome in, y'all. I'm sorry I'm I'm not very talkative today. I am still processing the last
24 hours.
About 36 now.
All right. So, first one in chat was Myra with Buying Space Channel. If you're not connected to Myra with the Buying Space Channel, hit the link down there that I dropped and go sub to her. She's awesome, guys. She's very honest with her unboxings.
She does in the envelopings too.
Yeah. What I'm saying is she's very honest about it. Well, welcome in, Myra. Next in was Ashley Reed. Welcome in, Ashley.
Welcome in, Ashley, and welcome in, Myra.
And then Maritza was next. Hi, Maritza.
Hey, Maritza, welcome in.
And then we're to Sea Prods.
Welcome in, Sea Prods.
Welcome in, Sea Prods.
Today is jam-packed. I may or may not have another collab after this show. We'll see. I kind of feel like I got dropped off on Mars, y'all. Let's see. I need another number.
And then next person in was Crafty Witch. I dropped her link. She does some really neat stuff with her crocheting and everything. Hi, Robin. Hi, Selena.
Crafty doesn't just do crocheting, though. Crafty, how do I describe Crafty, y'all? Y'all, if you're not connected with Crafty, you ought to. She's a gamer too. Don't get me to lying right now on the gaming. Hey, I've got her while she's doing her gaming stuff. But yeah, I definitely enjoy Crafty Witch. Her name's Andy. Her name's Andy with an I, not a Y, right? And her package is on its way. So before we get started, have we welcomed everyone in?
No, I was still going.
All right, so let's finish that out, and then I'm going up to active chat. Hey, Maritza, welcome in. Hey, Selena, welcome in. Selena, do you see it? Do you see it? There's more than one. I got an ugly, I got a couple ugly things. But I got one that we managed to save for you.
All right, so Robin was right before Selena.
Okay, I didn't see her, so welcome in, Robin.
And then
Bright as L, welcome in. Crafts on Tourette's. Yeah. All right, so y'all, most of the packages that were supposed to ship yesterday shipped today, with the exception of I'm looking at probably 3. And I'm just gonna own it. So I can't get into a whole lot of details of what's going on in my private life because I have human beings that appreciate their privacy. And so I'm going to do my best to respect that as best I can, because we're on a public platform, y'all. So it just explains why I'm just, okay, I'm getting through it. They're getting through it, So if you had jewelry with me that was in your package, it's a good possibility it's still here. Because I didn't pack it. It slipped my mind yesterday just with everything in a tornado. It was only enough 0, y'all.
We drove through it.
No.
Well, we sat in it.
No, I sat in it. I sat in it. But anyways, and then my house didn't get quiet till just after midnight last night. So today hasn't went as planned to get there. So not looking for sympathy, just explaining why a couple of the packages have not left yet. I could have had Mr. Steph just toss them in bags and go, but that's not how I do things, y'all. And so all new orders did ship today. So I hope y'all can understand. Past that, anyone that had shipments going out this week, if you already get a new box going with me, $5 is being applied to that. If you don't, it'll be applied if, when you do. So, I just got off the Buddha Chicks, y'all, and I didn't have half my stuff numbered because I didn't have time today. I mean, I had time, but I had to listen to my body. And so I spent what little time between the two shows trying to figure out some of my items because I just sat them as I went. And so now we're here and just explaining the energy. I could definitely use an energy change. Mr. Steph.
Yep.
This is stuff I've already showed today.
Okay.
Have we pulled everything from the show? From the one we just did?
Yep,
Everything's pulled.
Yeah, everything's pulled because that's the only question, and we kept both of them.
Okay. So that was my question. So I didn't go cray. If y'all pray, I don't care what religion, as long as it's a positive thing. If you keep my family in your prayers, especially my adult kids, yes, all of them. I'd appreciate it. If you do positive vibes, I definitely am running on empty. So I've got to find, there it is. Because I'm going to show this today. I just wanted to be sure we pulled everything before I got to showing.
I'm pretty sure we did. I mean, I haven't seen the other two items, but...
Yeah, but we pulled them because I know they're with tag.
Right, but, like, I don't have those two.
All right, give me a second. In the notebook, I think I've got a better description on one. So it'd be this one. I think it's that one, or maybe that's the one. Yeah, right here. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. But I still need the violet size large and the
all right,
Lauren size 8.
So Lauren already pulled. It's down here.
Okay.
Y'all, welcome to my hot mess. The Hot Mess Express, right?
Hey, Craig.
I've got it. Yeah.
Well, then it didn't help that I wasn't here for while you were on Rita's.
But that's because, so this is a large. This is a large. These are in the window of questions, so we'll go ahead and pull those. Maybe hang on your side, please.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
I'm trying to...
Yeah, no, you're fine. Sorry, y'all. This is this. All right, so let's see where we at on time. We are at 4:18. Drop your numbers, y'all. If you haven't, between 1 and 125, we're going to do our first giveaway here in about 2.5 minutes for the sunflower bucks. That's for $5 off your order, not off your shipping. And then we'll have 2 more giveaways. I haven't written down, what yet, because, yeah, I'm just in chill mode. So, Myra's here, right?
Yeah. She's active.
Okay. Let's see if I can get it without creating a crash scenario.
Hi, Kraken Mary.
Hey, Kraken Mary, welcome in. We're getting ready to get started. Today is $2. Oh, today's $2 Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh. All right.
You weren't set up for that, were you?
No, I wasn't set up for $2 Tuesday. All right, we'll figure something out. Oh. All right. I'm just going to focus on what I got control over right now, which is pulling this down because I want Myra to see this. She's another one's got a lot going on in her life right now. Oh, I knew he was going to fall, but I'm trying to. So, Myra, I'm not sure if you caught the replay the other night, but so it would have been Sunday. So, here is what I got going on
Hi,
for.
Angie.
Hey, Angie, welcome in. This is what I got going on for Marty's Corner. Of course, there's a couple in there that didn't come from Marty. Well, I knew it was gonna.
She says, "Aw, thank you so much."
And it's definitely a start. And just life said, staff, buckle up this week, and Lord have mercy. All right. I'm gonna pull a few things. No, it's $2 Tuesday. I can't pull them today.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna pull for $2 Tuesday. I could start with that. All right, we're not even gonna worry about it right now. We'll figure out something. I'm just off by a day. So, yeah, I appreciate the Hooters too. All right, so just a second. This is not sellable.
And then there's that Sheen bag you were asking me about the other night.
I mean, we could start this at $2. There's a story that goes with that. All right, let's go ahead and get this giveaway. The other day, Myra, I sourced this one. And so, but totally just, yeah.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, welcome in, girl.
Drop a number real quick,
Yep,
Jessica.
drop a number. We're getting ready to do this giveaway.
Hi, Daisy's Creations.
Hey, Daisy's Creations. That's Steve.
Yeah, it says she loves her coffee cup. She uses it all the time. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. All right. So, y'all, we got some lingerie. It's not the really obscene type, but hey, this actually was given to me by a military wife that they PCS'd. So that's when they moved stations. And apparently she's been married long enough that when her husband goes incognito, she would send lingerie to him because when he's on mission, they open everything, right? So apparently it was a thing.
Robin said that owl looks like Bakelite.
I don't know. It looked cool and it totally like sparked something because it made me think about Marty. And Myra's got some shorts on her channel, y'all. If you haven't been over there in a while, I don't remember what game it is. I don't think it's Magic. Maybe it's Yu-Gi-Oh. It's something. So, all right. Drop a number between 1 and 125 because in about 20 seconds, Mr. Steph is going to put in the sunflower stop signs. Oh boy. It would help if I added myself back to the stage. I'm counting for the lag.
So D has to drop a different number.
Okay, D, I need a different number. Your number that you chose was already. You know, Robin. Story of my life right now. How I missed that. I plugged in the hard wire.
You didn't plug in the power.
I didn't plug in the power. Okay. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. This thing better not try to boot me again. Give me just a second. It just did something. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. Did she put in a new number?
She hasn't yet.
Okay.
She's playing the game, Myra, that I actually understand.
So, Mr. Stuff.
Huh.
Oh, no, I went ahead and put Myra's in. I was going to say I'm missing hers. I already put it in. Got your shared out, Jessica. Thank you, thank you. And somewhere back there's there it is. Do it while waiting for B to put in a new number. We're going to get going here in a minute, y'all. I'm telling you, one way or another. No, I told him to call.
Okay. Well, I gotta try to work my way out here.
Yep, go ahead and step off. So this is for April's. So, all right. I guess we're gonna do it. You're back. So my phone, my computer died. So I literally ran. Welcome back. All right. We are going to go ahead. Well, I can't put stop signs in. Let's see. One of my kids in combat boots is been busy all day where he's at. Sounds like he has got he made it to final selection. Sounds like he got it. So give me just a second. I have to get in. I didn't have this device already going. So it sounds like we're going to be a blue stripe family as well. Oh, shoot. All right, Steph. Grooves Bargain Emporium. All right. Sorry about this, y'all. All right, we're going to go with stop signs. All right. Hey, Don, welcome in. Don, drop a number between 1 and 125. I did not see you come in until just now. So I will drop stop signs again here. Well, I guess Mr. Stuff's back in here, so he'll be able to. If you're just coming in, we're getting ready to do this, y'all. And then I've got 15, 20 minutes to show you some stuff.
Was Dawn the only one we're waiting on now?
I've got Dawn and Selena.
Okay.
And Subi. Welcome in, y'all. Bear with me. I'm still processing. No power. Goodness, Subi. I will tell you, yesterday, when I was traveling back to the village, we tried to get to the village and we were all in separate vehicles. I had a convoy behind me of vehicles, and we tried to get from Manhattan to the village before the storm hit. It had just been tornado warned. And I came down off of the small mountain, knowing that I had nowhere to go. So I pulled off the road as best I could. Of course, everybody else did as well. And interesting enough, that one of them in my convoy was
A weather
is it not just a weather spotter? She's got all the equipment for storm chasing. And so if y'all are connected to me on another platform, it's because I saw that yesterday is getting hit by a rain-wrapped tornado. Yes, it's real. It happened.
19.
Thankfully, no damage, but
So Crafty Witch was at 23. There's nothing between 19 and 23 on the board.
so Andy.
Yep.
Andy, if you're still here, Crafty Witch, you are our winner for today's $5 sunflower bucks. Interesting enough, I couldn't call out on myself, but I could go live on social media. So I did because I didn't know where the rest of my convoy was, and I'm in a dark vehicle, so you can imagine. Let's see. Andy. Crafty Witch. Now, y'all know when I choose numbers that they usually have meaning. So 19 is how Jess was when she swore an oath and earned the right to be a United States soldier. So that's the inspiration for that. All right. Let's see. Our first item, I was going to bring a bunch of stuff today, but it's $2 Tuesday, y'all. So if you see something you want me to pull, just know it's not going to be $2. Yes, there are a couple hens or a rooster stuff up there. There's some owl stuff up there. I don't think we've got any more angel stuff, but past that, we're going to start showing stuff. So Mr. Stuff, what do you want to do for a number for this? So this is lingerie.
$3.55.
It's extra large. It's never been used. It's in the package that it was shipped in. I received it from a military wife who apparently sends her soldier lingerie is extra large.
Okay.
So this is a navy blue, not a royal blue, a navy blue. So you got the skirt, and it's got a bow there, and then for your little stockings, you got those. Stockings still sealed. If you're into thongs, there you go. Extra large.
And these are new, not worn. Right?
No, this is brand new, not worn. They PCS'd recently, and her and I ran into each other, and she's like, "Hey, Steph, you want some lingerie?" And I'm like, sure. And then she told me what and this is your top. So you've got your top. So it's a 3-piece, and then the stockings. Or it could be, a 2-piece, or however you would like it. I just don't want to hear the story, right? So you get that. Stockings, $2. $2. Yeah, the one thing you will never see Steph sell for reals is used underwear. Just saying.
Yeah.
No.
Myra.
I do my best to.
Well, she hasn't yet, Myra.
What?
She asked, did you test it, Stephanie?
Lord have mercy. No, but I considered it. But here's the thing. After 7 pregnancies, 4 successful, gaining weight twice, upwards of being in the 240s, and losing the last like 70 pounds. Yeah, no. We're just not going to do that, right? Now, if it was a one piece, I'd probably been.
So
good.
I shouldn't do what I'm getting ready to do.
Are you going to misbehave? Always, right? Gotta find the humor somewhere. Y'all, I'm cool with not being monetized for this video. Yes, I am getting, but y'all, I'm coping. So if you see me hit the vape, I'm going to do my best not to show it on camera, but that's how I'm coping. I'm looking for a marker. I had it earlier.
See, Crafty thought it was funny.
What'd you put?
You have to go look.
Lord have mercy.
There you go.
How far back?
Just right there at the end of the chat.
Okay, I see the links you dropped. Blue 90 extra large.
Right, and then go down below that. Where Myra was teasing you about testing it.
Okay.
And then I bought it.
So, are you going to model it?
Mm.
All right. Better question. Can I take pictures?
Oh, man.
All right.
And Selena says, no worries, Nugget.
Hey, Selena. I haven't. Tell Scooter check her email. Yeah, tell Scooter check her email. I meant to drop an email earlier and just haven't got there. So while I'm with my appointment, I'm going to drop her an email. That's multitasking, right? No, we're not doing that. I gotta move this chair. Sorry, y'all. This is me trying to function. We can do it. All right. Let's see. $2 Tuesday. What? It's already coming apart. So it's going to be a buy it now, $2 for this Dolly Parton.
Does it have a number, or do we need to assign
I think
one?
you're going to have, you'll have to assign it a number. I think we've assigned it a number more than once. So it's like you can use it as a bookend, or you can use it just on its own. I'm just
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. Welcome in. My goodness. I don't know. I'll get that fixed. It's just, it came off of there. The twine did. But it's spread your wings and let the magic happen, Dolly Parton. So this was last year's product line for her with Dollar General. Yes, that's where I sourced them. She's got more stuff coming out in her line with them. I've already started getting things, just not all at once, right? Because some of this I can't get rid of. Anyways, here it says, spread your wings, let the magic happen. So, white, blue, and we're going to say it's a sea blue, and, your wood look. So, this is, there's I was looking for that when I was on the Buddha Chicks. I'm like, all right, I guess, whatever. It says it's measuring at 5.9 inches by 3.9 inches by 4.4 inches. I still don't have this twine back on the right way.
So, Kraken Mary, I've got a couple wax burners. I'm just not quite sure where they're at. They're packed in some totes right now.
So, she would like a wax warmer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she asked it. Got any wax burners?
I don't have any that I can pull and show right now. I do have some. I'm trying to think of which ones. I've got at least 3. One of them looks more like a pottery type. And then the other 2 I think are basic. So $2. Buy it now. Shoot, that's what I was going to do. The tape. So I can write. And then I need a marker. Yeah, I've already managed to lose one Sharpie on the desk, and it's crazy because it's cleared off more than it's been in, well, a week. What was the number?
356.
And I'll have to go through and make sure I'm not double dipping on numbers because I had some numbers, we just started rolling out. So, all right, this just shows. All right, let's see. This book is new, never used. Curse of the Spectre Queen. Let me put the lid back on this. It's going to be $2. Buy it now. All right, it says an ideal escape for fans of curses, magic, and mystery. Pure fun from start to finish. Curse of the Spectre Queen is a delightful historical romp, riddled and cryptic puzzles, hints of romance, and adventure cast of characters. An ideal escape for fans of curses, magic, and mystery. So, it's what you're in. And then let's see how many printed. 340 printed or numbered pages, and then the acknowledgement. So it's $2. Buy it now. Heaven is for real. Heaven's for real appears like it's, had a little bit of use, not overly, but it does, look like someone flipped through it at one time. It does have a name on the front, on the front page. So there is a name there. If you'd like, I can put a sticker on it. Let's see. If y'all have ever seen the movie, it's, in my opinion, it's as close as you can get. And that comes from someone that's, experienced death at her door more than once. So anyway, it is 162 numbered pages, and then it's got about looks like about the writer. So again, that's $2. Buy it now. City of the Plague God. This one is a Disney one, brand new, never used. And it's, buy it now, $2. And it's got 383 numbered pages, and then there's an acknowledgement in the back. So it's just, the words are printed pretty big, but not like extra big. So if you have problems reading small type, this is somewhere in between. Okay. Our next one is Disney High School Musical, the musical series, The Road Trip. This is $2. Buy it now. And it is new. It says Wildcats hit the road. Okay. So without details, Mr. Steph, Can you confirm that our kid is running the blue line?
Uh-huh.
I wish y'all could see his face right now. And definitely wasn't the face he gave when we stood in Oklahoma City watching our 17-year-old get on a bus to fly across the U.S. to become a United States soldier. Alright, the next one is 90 Minutes in Heaven. I've never read this. It does appear like it's been read, maybe not cover to cover, but it does give the appearance that it's been read before. The inside says, a friend handed me this book at about midnight and came to, or 3 in the morning. I was still reading. 2004 edition. And numbered pages. Sorry, y'all. Fillers. It's 206 printed pages. 206 printed pages. And it says, get a glimpse of heaven. So. Alright. And I think our final book for this evening, it's also new. And I think it's from Disney. Yes, it is Disney Hyper. What does it say? Mr. Stuff right here. Sorry. My brain and my words just don't want to. I'm still way up in chat. Let me get all the way down. Sorry, y'all. I'm not even paying attention to chat. And
I don't get what you're trying to get me to read.
under Disney right here, what does it say?
Hyperion?
Hyperion. Disney Hyperion. Alright, and it's new stories about mythical heroes by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different authors. So they, I guess, all collabed and created this book. The Cursed Carnival and Other Calamities. There is 400 and... let's see. Okay, 451 numbered pages, and then I would say it's an acknowledgement on the back. And so it's a cool book. Okay, this one. So this is a canvas, little sand thing. It says, this house runs on love, $2, buy it now. This house runs on love, laughter, and lots of strong coffee. So
You're good, Jessica.
What's up?
Families first. She said, can't stay long. Eye doctor is going to come in for my son. Hi, Josie.
Hey, Josie, welcome in. So this is 8.5 inches tall and just shy of 6 3/4. So okay, what's the number on that one, Mr. Steph? So I wasn't worried about the books as far
2
as
coffee. Is that got something to do with coffee or?
What's your question on coffee?
Robin put in 2 coffee, so it's almost.
So
done.
it's gonna be this one. You got it, Robin. Thank you. I'm never gonna worry about the number. I'm just gonna put $2 in Robin. Thank you, Robin.
Need coffee sign.
I might have some more stuff. This was sourced from Fort Riley.
So would anyone be interested in like alcohol beer signs?
liquor signs.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna pull your signs that you got?
Thinking about it.
I mean, it's $2 Tuesday.
Well, I won't pull them today.
I would
I'm just
not
asking
pull-
if anyone
yeah.
would be interested in them if I
Don't
brought
pull
them.
them today. All right. Let's see. We got a couple mugs. Hey, y'all know a good attorney?
Yes, both. Subi said.
Yes, both.
For the idea of the beer and liquor signs.
Okay.
You're good, Robin.
So, Yoda, best attorney. So, it does come with some Kansas dust. Yes, I kind of wiped it out because it's been collecting dust for a hot minute. Now, this is a taller mug. Let me see. This is more of your standard mugs.
Is
So,
there anything on it, or is it just plain white?
no,
Okay,
it's
Yoda.
your Yoda. Yoda. And he is $2. Buy it now. And let's see, made in China. And that's your stamp. So, sorry, y'all. My brain's not computing. Did you put this one in?
Mm-hmm.
What was the number?
364.
All right, Mr. Steph is going to come over here, y'all, and he's probably going to show y'all something for $2 that I'm going to cry about later. It's okay. I definitely wasn't as prepared as I'd like to have been for today, but you know what? We're just going to roll with it because I'll tell you what.
You know what? We're here today. I count that as a win after yesterday.
Yeah, for reals. All right, so Mr. Steph, this container is the shows.
Okay, and the top one is the one I brought in.
This is not for sale.
Yeah, I know. Those are for the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you know it's like mugs or something up here, you probably
Alright.
shouldn't show them.
Yeah, I'll show you something ugly in just a second because you had said that one.
Here, I'll do this one really quick. Selena. I think it's so ugly, it's cute. I thought it was like a dog toy or something, but it's not because it don't have a squeaky. You would think it would have one. Do that for $2 if you agree it's ugly. No odor. Yes, I sniffed it. I don't sniff everything, but you know. Yeah, ugly but cute. All right, y'all. I have got to let Mr. Steph come over here because I'm going to have that call soon. I will be back.
My new fedora is in the van.
Oh.
Jess bought me a new fedora last night and I left it in the van.
All right. Let me make sure I have my stove. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Oh, man. How did I do that?
All right, so Josie's getting the ugly dude.
Okay.
Thank you, Josie. I'll get you in chat here.
Now, you could show Selena, since she's active, you could show her the roosters and let her throw a bit out there if she wants. Otherwise, we're not showing those until another day.
Or maybe tonight.
Well, I gotta see if I.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Scheduled.
Thank you, Josie. I got you in the chat. All right. Really? All right. Yeah, life kind of happened yesterday and kind of slowed us down.
Hey, Mr. Steph. Selena was wanting to see these. Do you remember?
Okay, give me a second. No.
I'll pull them down for you. You remember cost of goods?
Just tell me what we're going for. How much on the big? Okay. How much on that? Okay. Awesome. All right. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to get this little ugly dude labeled, and the tape tore in a weird place. So give me a second and I'll show you those roosters, and then you can throw a bid out. So that can sit there. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't show them last night, and then was the baby born since you were at the hospital for labor and delivery? All right. So, Selena, here's the first one that we got, and it's got a few little, nicks and damage on the paint. None of it's like sharp, but you can tell that it's been well loved and kind of beat around a little bit. There's just paint loss on different parts of him. You can see it up there on his top, all along here. And I don't know, there was something attached to the bottom at one point. So, oh, she's at 2 centimeters. See, Steph did that with Firecracker. She was at 2 centimeters all the way up until the point she literally delivered her. So I'm going to counter offer that with 12, because that's where we're at on our cost of goods on him. If you'd be good with 12, I can let him go. Okay, 12 it is. We got you on that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the other one real quick. And the other one, it's a metal, like a hanger, like a door hanger idea. Not quite sure how it exactly works, but it's got a rooster on the front. It's got a little bit of paint loss. It's a metal container, so I'm sure it's been kind of shifted around and beat around. I would almost say it's got, like, on the back, it's got where it like can clip onto something and hang. But yeah, so this one here, this one here we'd have to go 8 as a minimum on. We kind of paid up on this stuff because we were having trouble finding stuff. All right, we got you. All right, thank you, Selena. Let me get those in chat. Match holder for fireplace. That's kind of where I was thinking mentally on the deal. So all right. And I'll let it go for the 8, Selena. You're good. All right, got both those in. Let me get them labeled. And your box had not went out yet when I was finishing everything up when I got home from work. Stuff had, not packed the jewelry side of it yet, and we noticed it was still sitting there. So it will go in the mail tomorrow. Yesterday kind of took us just kind of by a surprise. So what you do with my marker? All right. I'll just go and pile my side full over there. get everything wrote down so I don't mess up and end up in trouble. So I don't like to have to go back and rewatch lives. I'd rather just stop for a second and fix it. All right, we got you, Selena. You know, when I'm not trying to look for something for somebody, I see them everywhere. And then, you know, like you said, roosters, and I can't find them anywhere. The place that we sourced both of those is one of our little honey holes. The prices usually aren't the greatest in there, but the place is huge. And it's like it's each person has their booths and all that in there. But the place is just massive. We was able to get buttons because we've got people and they come in a little bag. You basically just dump the buttons in a bag and seal it, and they're $5. So we've got a connection for some of that stuff. All right. So that stuff's out of the way. Let me see here. I know I had. They're right there. Yep. All right. So these are going to be yeah, kind of like a street market, C-Prods. Hey, why don't you come in here and help me, C-Prods? Yes. 367. All right, so this is going to be a pair of crystal sherry glasses. And it's going to be a buy it now of $2. It's fun. I enjoy sourcing for other people or whatever, you know, when they say, hey, this is what I'm into, because then I'm not just stuck walking in and looking at glass or looking at jewelry. I'm actually looking for other stuff. So there's 2 of these for the $2. They are a crystal design. I don't know if they're crystal or just glass, but design sherry glass. I think when I Google lens these, when I got them, I think they're showing they were in the 90s somewhere, 80s or 90s. But you're going to get 2 of them for the $2. And I know I have at least 4 available, so I can do at least 2 sets on here. But those are S367, and they're going to be a buy it now for $2. If anyone's interested, you can put them in. And we'll come back and grab them off. All right. I have a sneaking feeling those little sherry glasses are going to end up in our giveaway box because it's glass that I can throw in there. All right. Just kind of, if you can work your way to the backside over there.
I'm trying.
It may just take you a second.
Oh, it'll take me more than a second because I have to go slow and finagle my legs around.
Yeah, you know. Give us just a second, guys. I got me a little bit of help in here, so I'm not trying to do it all by myself.
I'm not doing paperwork. I'll do chat wise.
That'll work. All right. If you'll do chat, that'll work. I'll give you numbers as we go. All right. So the next one's going to be 368. Thought I had 2 that were there. I do. And it's going to be number 47, medium brown hair dye. So if you just put in the brown hair dye, you're going to get 2 boxes of it for the $2. We're just trying to get it out of here. I'm worried. I don't know if there's an expiration on hair dye. I'm sure there probably is. And I know we've had them since last year, so I just want to make sure that we're not selling something that's out of date and no good.
Here, hand me one, then I could check.
But you're going to get 2, and these are number 47, medium rich brown, and it's going to be 2 for $2. So you're getting both of them. Let me have that one.
Oh, I was still looking.
Yeah, you're fine. Did you get it in chat?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hi, Joanne. It lasts 1,000 years. Well, you know, I'm tired of looking at hair dye, and Steph doesn't want to dye her hair, and I keep telling her she should just use the 2 bottles that are here. But, you know, so if no interest on the medium brown, we can let them go. Myra says they last for eons.
Yeah, I don't even see.
All right. Next is going to be a Mickey Mouse coffee cup, and it's going to be S3. Where were we? 368, right? 369, sorry. S369, and it's a Mickey Mouse coffee cup. So
American Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, just put Mickey Mouse coffee cup.
Sorry.
But it's got it's the Epcot World Showcase, and it's got like the American flag colors to it, which I think is cool. Problem is the cup's just not big enough for me to drink out of. I drink out of a big coffee cup. My big water cup here, this one, I drink 2 of those a day of coffee and then switch to water and drink probably 15 of them. Ever since I had my heart attack, I kind of fall off. See if I get knocking stuff over there. But it's $2. Everything's $2. Yeah, okay. It's Tuesday. So if anyone's, watching the replay, you can come in. In our description, it has the email address and everything. You can go in there and email and say, hey, I was kind of curious if you still had the Mickey Mouse cup.
Or something else.
Or, whatever else it was shown.
Or will be.
Or you can leave a comment in the comment section at the end, and, we'll do what we can to see if we've still got it. All right. So this one here is going to be, your number just goes up by 1 each time, Richie. So 370.
Oh, 370, yeah. I was like,
yeah, 370, and it's going to be the Sisterhood of Purple coffee cup. So just put coffee cup. It's got on the front, it's got the Sisters in Purple. And then on the back, it says honorary member, the Sisterhood of Purple. And that's going to be $2 if anyone's interested. All right. So I've got a little collectible bell here. And so it's just going to be your next number up.
371.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead, since the cover is loose. It's Edinburgh, red deer on the front. There's what the bell looks like out of the container.
Deer bell?
Yeah, just put small bell.
Oh, I was going for deer bell because it has the deer on it.
It does have a ringer in it. And it appears to be a gold tone ringer. But it's going to be $2. Now, this thing is small. It's not very big at all.
I want to say,
get her tape measure to work
like
for me.
3/4 of an inch.
No, it's
more
more.
inch.
All right. So the height of the bell from the bottom to the top is 2¼ inches.
Oh, 2. Wow.
And the base of the bell is about 1¼ inches across. And then it comes in this neat little shelving container to, keep it from just falling all over the place. That's how it would come to you, is in this. I would probably have it out of the container so I can
Pack it
all
off.
right. We got you, Myra. So it's sold to Myra. And I will probably pull it and put paper or something so it doesn't just ding around in there. I mean,
Oh, that's easy. Stuff the bell with paper so the rail doesn't
probably
roll.
just use the.
And then stuff the.
Okay, so her box is this one right above your head. So you have to stand up. All right.
I got the next number down. You could use my phone while.
No, you're good. I'm writing down.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Myra.
Whew.
All right.
Recent. Oh, I thought I was going to have. Oh, that's where it's this box. Okay.
Yeah, no loose dinglings in your package. Exactly. Okay. So the next one is going to be, and these are not marked as Tupperware, so they're going to be, what we call the faux Tupperware. They're still cool. So put 372, and it's going to be plastic cups. They come in this neat little container to hold them all together, so they're like camping cups or something like that. And then you pull the top off the container, and then there's 4 cups, and they appear to be brand new. We've never used them, obviously, but I don't see stains in any of them. It doesn't have an off smell, like someone had put anything weird in it or anything, So they appear to be new. They go in the neat little carrying container, and the lid goes on it. So those are going to be $2 if anyone's interested. Like I said, they're not marked Tupperware or anything like that.
Hi, Robin.
All right. And all right, so 373 is going to be an Aries mug. It looks like there might be like a little bit of, I don't know if it's really paint loss or if it's just the way it's on there, but I'm going to try to see if I can show where. And this one's for an Aries. So if anyone's an Aries, I've got a little glass coffee cup for you here. And it's going to be $2.
I just put Zodiac cup.
Yep, that works. I don't feel any damage. It is smaller than like just a standard coffee cup. So there's your standard coffee cup, and then there's your clear glass one. Right beside it. So it's a little smaller. So it I think it's meant more to sit up on someone's shelf or whatever. I think this one's probably been used because like the paint, like on the Aries, is kind of rubbed off. You can still see it, but it's not as bright as the whole thing. So, so it'd be $2. Anyone's interested, put it in. All right. So I've got a little bag of fall fun items. So it's going to be whatever your next number is, and just put fall items.
Oh, I was going to say back of fall.
That works. There's pumpkins and all that in there, and I know we're going into spring, not fall, but it's in this bin, so I'm just going to show it. It's got different pumpkins. They are like a styrofoam feel, so they're not going to hurt anything. They've got sprigs of grapes in there, but the bag's going to be $2 if anyone's interested. And so I'm just showing kind of what's in here.
It's 375.
So we're the next one. All right, so this is
A decorative.
so this is going to be $1, not $2. So when you put it in, it's going to be $1. This would be, I would guess, came out of like a little tea set. There is a little itty bitty bit of paint loss at the top of the gold right up here. I don't know if it'll show or not very well. Other than that little spot of paint loss at the end of each one of those little nubbies, I don't feel anything. I don't see any nicks, nothing sharp, but it's a little teacup set cup. I don't know, how old it is or anything like that. So I'm just going to sit here and try to.
Oh, Robin bought the back of fall.
Okay, I got you, Robin. I'll get you wrote down and I'll get it in chat. But I'm just going to kind of slowly just show this. And then I'm going to try to hold it in case someone wants to like Google Lens it or something to try to see what it is. It was just in my bin, so I figured we're going to try to sell it for $1. All right.
I got it. On the Chit side.
All right. We got you, Robin. 374 and 370. And you can go 374 or 375 for $1 to Robin also. And little teacup. Thank you, Robin. Like I said, you go out sourcing and sometimes you'll find stuff like the little teacup, there's nothing else there. So it's just kind of cool. All right, get everything labeled here so I don't do anything stupid.
Later.
We had that when I got sick this last winter, and
That you didn't label at all.
I ended up with stuff that wasn't labeled, and that was just a miserable deal. So there's a clear plastic container in the top of this box. There's something in it.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
So
No, that stays in it. Yep.
Okay.
Hand me set this stuff in that container. That's Robin's.
Okay.
You can set it back down in there. Thank you.
I didn't realize it was Robin.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you're not the one usually in here, so. Okay. So I got another empty tote. Because some of that's got to go in another tote somewhere. Well, thank you everyone for being in here. Sorry we missed last night. We didn't even get home till well after 4. All right, so that tote's empty. So now I'm left to my own device to go try to figure out what to sell for $2. The one thing Mom didn't want to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Trying trying to think here of where I've got different stuff.
Just a little reminder for any time for up Invoice.
Yep. All right. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to try to sneak around the corner here. Step back into the hole. I'll see what I've got in these other two totes that I keep moving around. See if I've got stuff in here that I can't go for $2.
Ah. I guess we could go with a cactus.
No, the cactus stuff's already sold.
Yeah.
I got me a few more items out of a tote in here. Then I know what the cost of goods on them were, so. And that's the hard part. Most of my $2 Tuesday items, I think, are still sitting in a tote in the old sales area.
Fenton?
All right.
No, Mary X. Fenton.
Myra. Yeah, no, I don't have. Well, I think it's just kind of cool. All right, so go your next number.
Which is 376.
Yep, 376, and it's going to be for a little basket. Just put porcelain basket or china basket. Sorry.
Yeah, I would go with China because I don't know how to spell
this
it.
is bone china, coal port, made in England. It feels weird, and if you kind of notice, I was really trying to take a look at it because it almost feels like it's sharp where each one of these flowers are, like it's all beat up. But I don't see any actual visible
$2.
damage. Yes.
Okay.
Visible damage anywhere on it. It's just the way it's designed. These little flower things almost feel like they're nicks. So, but they've got all their petals. I don't see any petals missing on any of them. It's just kind of a neat piece. I just went and dug out of a tote. So the bottom of it, there's the marking of what it is. And that's going to be $2 if anyone's interested.
Selena.
All right. We got you. I'm sure that was a heck of a steal, but it's been sitting in that tote since we were in the kitchen. So, thank you, Selena. All right, get your rope down. You getting it in chat for me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. My phone, it stopped playing.
No, it stopped Bluetoothing.
Yeah.
So S 377 is our next one, which
So you could do vintage sherbet dish. All right. And the next one.
how do you spell sherbet? Sure.
Sherbet. All right. So
SHER.
BERT. So these here I know are vintage. I'm wanting to say they're probably Anchor Hawking because they got that style. I have not Google Lensed recently. I have two available. They are $2 a piece, and they're just a nice glass crystal looking
I forgot. Buy it now.
sherbet dish. But they're buy it now, $2 for choice. There's 2 available. So you don't have to, yeah, that's a, I was going to say, you don't have to go and redo it. But I have both of those. They are both no damage that I can see or feel. Get you guys some sizes on them. So the first one across the mouth from outside to outside is just a hair over 3.5 going across. The depth of it on the inside, and the other tape measure works so much better for this, but is,
You hold it straight up.
yeah, that's what I'm working on. About 2.25 inches on the inside from the bottom to the top of it. And the whole Magilla for height is about a little over 3.5. And then the little base at the bottom is 2.75 across the bottom of the base. But those are available, $2 a piece. All right, your next number, and this is going to be
7, 8.
Yeah.
Right.
So this one here is going to be a lady knick-knack. So I don't see a place where it had a ringer attached to the inside. Otherwise, I would say it's a bell. But it's the same design as like the little porcelain bells. But it's just a lady. It looks like she's carrying a stick for water or whatever, to hang buckets on, whatever. It's going to be $2 for this little lady. If anyone's interested. C-Prods is getting in the chat for us. But she's going to be $2. Like I said, she doesn't have any markings that I can see on her. I don't see any damage. She reminds me, oh, no, that's Maker's spot. Like a bubble in the glaze. But I don't see any damage to her. And she is, from the top of her head to the bottom of her dress, is right at 5 inches. And the base of it, if I can get my fingers to work, is 1, 2, just a hair over 2.5. And it's kind of an oblong base, not a complete circle. And then for the widest point would be from where the edge of these sticks are, is just over, it's like 3 5/8 from point to point on where the stick is there. And she's $2 if anyone's interested. $3.70. All right, we got you, Selena.
Oh, sorry, my.
Yep, if you'll just put the sold in the chat side of it, and I'll get it labeled and get it in the book. Thank you, Selena. And all right, you guys are awesome. It's $3.78.
Where is Selena's box?
I don't have one for her, so I need to walk around. See if
I pick up a box and then there's a thud in the room behind me.
that'll work. I think.
At least for now.
At least for the immediate time here. All right. So, you can set it right on top of Robin's, because the box right below it that Robin's is sitting in is Selena's box that's got to go in the mail tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
All right. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. Wonder if I've got anything at all I can see back here that I can go $2 on.
A flip flop. I'm joking. I'm just trying to get his head going while he's looking.
Oh, I wonder if that's the one that's got the one missing. Yep. All right, so I've got something here that I'll bring, and we're going to call it a scratch and dent clearance item. Go ahead and put $3.79. This is a bud vase, and there is a condition issue that we didn't realize when we sourced it. We had two that were identical, and then we set them next to each other and realized they weren't so identical because right down here is actually one of these flowers is completely missing. We're going to do it for $2. I think we were bringing them for $5 before, so we're just going to price slash it. You know, if anyone from a distance, like sitting on a shelf, you can't even tell that there's really anything missing. You have to be right up on top of it. It doesn't look off. It's not like it's, you know, one missing up here where you can really see it. But like I said, buy it now, $2, and it's just a floral bud vase.
Oh, I just said flower.
Yeah, you're good. But other than that, there's no damage to it. It's just right there. So it is cute. And, you know, Steph kind of, you know, didn't want to come back to crying to me selling a bunch of stuff for way under cost. So it's something I know that what we've got in it.
You win some, you lose some.
I'm not worried about it. You know, you come to find out that some of this stuff, it doesn't matter if it's scratch and dent, as long as you just tell people that's what the problem is.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Selena says it's cute.
It is cute. Let me bring this one last.
Interested, Selena? You could have it right now for $2.
She's good.
I'm literally joking.
We were starting them at $4. So this one, I thought maybe we had sold it. So give me a second. So I'll show you what flower is missing on there, because I found the one that, you know, we were going for $4, so I basically dropped it in half. So there's the one that does not have the piece missing. And you can tell it's just that one little flower down here at the bottom is missing on there. So, yeah, if anyone's interested, you know, hit me up. I'll hook you up.
Selena just laughed.
Yeah. Man. All right. I'm out of things to show. So now I'm going to start digging the drawers.
Well, you could just entertain them.
Well, that may be kind of what we're down to. I'm just looking to see if I can find anything else sitting over here that.
Hey, you could sell your vape. I'm joking. I wouldn't even sell mine just to... I love floss.
Alright, so I don't remember.
Hey, we're only human. We all have flaws, even if it's just one.
All right. I'm wanting to say she was selling these in pairs for $5 or $6. But I don't see a sticker back here. Like I said, I just don't want to, because I don't know what's in some of this. Little sticks. See, I like $2 Tuesday when I'm set up for it. All right. So I guess we're going to sit down and chat for a few minutes while I'm trying to figure out what we're going to. Hey, Scooter. Hey, so Steph's on an appointment. You might check your email because she was going to email you when she was in there on her appointment. So yeah, how's everyone's day going? I mean, ours has been pretty good, better than yesterday. Um, you know, nothing tragic, just adult kids having adult problems and learning how to get through them, and mom and dad are right there with them, trying to help them through all their problems. So but yeah, so how's everyone's day going? Yeah, so I mean, today was my Friday, so I'm off for the next 2 days. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here. We're just trying to go through stuff. Let's see here. So I've got a cookbook here. So Rich, you put in
379.
No, 380.
3.
All right, so 380. It's going to be cooking with 3 ingredients, flavorful food, easy as 1, 2, 3. Cookbook, and it's going to be buy now for $2. And it's got introduction, dips, spreads, appetizers, soups, chowders, 1, 2, and 3, chicken magic, meat matters, and simply seafood, insta pasta sauces, savory vegetables and salads, 3 ingredients, great on the grill, just a minute dessert, and convenience food connection. It has 230 printed pages with the index, and it's going to be a buy it now of $2 if anyone's interested.
Oh, Myra, what do clams eat?
Uh-oh. What do clams eat?
Seafood.
Seafood. Oh, man. Leave it to Myra. All right. I'm going to go and walk back into the other room here and see what else I can try to pull out and bring over and show you guys real quick.
I saw a little birdie thing, but again, I don't know what you guys got it for, so.
Well, and I don't know on some of the stuff. I don't know what our cost of goods is on it. So the unpainted got rusty.
A vacuum cleaner?
No.
No, Myra.
Oh.
What are you when you clean a vacuum? It makes sense. A vacuum cleaner.
Yeah,
You said a vacuum, not the vacuum. So, wordplay.
He knows. So. So, I'm not having much luck here. All right.
Sorry, Myra.
All right. So I guess I'm just going to come over and kind of chit chat until stuff comes in, because I'm kind of out of my $2 items here without digging out a toad out of like the kitchen area, which that would take me a lot longer than I've got. So, all right. So, what are you when you clean a vacuum? Well, it's just kind of obvious, though, isn't it? A vacuum cleaner. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I like wordplay as well.
So, you know, that's funny. I like it. So yeah, until Steph kind of comes back in, we're just going to kind of sit here and network and chit chat and everything. Let me get share link. And sorry, Scooter, we missed Motivation Monday last night. We didn't get back out here to the house till after 6, and then we were kind of on one because as we were coming down the hill to come this way from Manhattan, we were following one of our friends, a storm chaser, and they were in our group. Steph had her van, I had mine, and this person was in between us. And we were talking about the weather that was moving in and said, well, our biggest fear is, either a tornado at night or a rain wrapped tornado you can't see. And we come down what they call Scenic Drive, which is just like, it almost feels like you're driving down in the mountains somewhere. It's gorgeous. We're coming down that, and by the time we got to the bottom of it, we had to pull over because you couldn't even see where you were at on the road, nothing. And we pulled in, and Steph was parked at the bottom, and all you could see was cows literally come running out of the field through the fence line and up on the road. And we're pulled over, and then all of a sudden, everything disappears. The sky turns a greenish color. It's almost a brown rain flowing down at you. Golf ball size hell beating the crud out of our vehicles. We got back here to the house and found out that from the storm chasing, they're looking through the radar, the past radar, and it comes across, and you could see the purple blobs right where we were sitting, where the debris field picked up on radar. So we actually sat through an EF0 tornado.
Robin.
Beep poo.
I love that answer to that question.
It was a good answer. So what's the answer, Myra? Pilgrims. I like that. Pilgrims. Oh man. Yeah. I like that. I'll have to remember that when I go back to work. Steph and I was sitting there horsing around one night in the room, and she did something or said something, and I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, I don't know. This is the oldest I've ever been. I'm just trying to understand it all. I went into work, and you got to understand there's me and 2 other people that are, in our 40s or above. Everyone else that works there is like 19 to 22. They're all these young kids. And my boss just turned 22, and she looks at me and she goes, what are you doing? Because I walked around the corner for something and couldn't remember what I walked around for. So I turned around and walked off. I was like, I don't know. This is the oldest I've ever been. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just winging it here. And it just kind of hit her. You like Bee Poo better. Bee Poo is a good answer to that one, though. I like that. But the Pilgrims make sense. I like that, guys. But yeah, so yeah, kind of feels nice just to stop and take a breath. I haven't stopped moving since 5:30 this morning when I got up. Work was nuts and busy, and we went from 2 weeks ago, we were begging for catering, and now I've got a board completely full of catering. I like it when we got the catering because you can prep for it. It's, hey, we've got, 200 box lunches going out on Friday. So you can actually sit down and get your 200 brownies made up and everything, versus when someone just walks through the door and is like, hey, can I get 50 box lunches? And then you're trying to scrounge, trying to make sure you got enough brownies and stuff. But so yeah. But yeah, I'm just kind of at a loss on anything else to show. I may get yelled at for this one, but I say let's show it. Hey, C Prods, throw in the next number. Whatever your last number was, add a number to it.
381.
Okay, so it's going to be a little book. 381 little book, put $2. There is no friend like sister, illustrated by Mary Engelbrett. And it is just a little pocketbook type thing. It has, I don't even know if the pages are numbered. No, they're not.
Is it a picture book?
Well, it's got some pictures. It's got some writing in it.
Oh,
Here's
so
like
I'll
the-
just say picture book.
So, but it's got small little writing in it, and it's got a place you can gift it. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. So, this is probably why Steph had it sitting up here. It was written in Kansas City, guys.
Yeah, she's going.
381. That was this one, right, Richie?
Yeah,
381. All right, we got you. Yeah. Thank you, Selena.
Selena can't even wait until I put it down.
Oh, you're good. Selena's good. She knows that if as long as I see it, it'll get wrote down. All right. And if you'll put the sold in. And thank you, Selena.
Selena's box, right?
Yep.
Right here.
Yeah, just put it in there. You don't have to even pull the box down because there's breakables in it. So, thank you.
I knew I could hold it with one hand.
Yeah, I'll just kind of keep
Final
looking through
last
stuff over
words.
here.
The
Eventually,
box
you know.
falls open and everything comes crashing out.
I'm just kind of looking to see if I find anything in her drawers here that maybe I can sell.
What do you call it?
What, Myra again?
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
What do you call a fox noodle? I don't know. What do you call a full noodle?
Lip?
Limp.
Oh, God. I didn't even think before saying it. And then I thought after saying it. Oh, God.
An imposter. I like an imposter.
Is this before or after boiling the noodle?
Well, that's an imposter. What was the one I heard the other day? Man, I heard one the other day and I can't remember it. One of my coworkers told me. I'll say I think maybe I'll remember it. All right, so do your next number, and it's going to be a face mask. This is a fresh avocado face mask sheet. We're going to go $2. Buy it now on it. It is, it says, release the youth and beauty on your skin. Extracted formula, high levels of moisture and nutrition. And it says fresh avocado. And it gives the directions and the warnings and all that good fun stuff on the back. And it's $2 if anyone's interested. So
It
just
can't
kind of,
be fresh if it had been in the bag for God
well,
knows
you
how long.
know. So go your next number. What's the one Italian word you know that I know? All right, what's the one Italian word you know? Spaghetti? Because that would be mine. All right, so you're going to put in
Wait.
Tupperware measuring cup for $2. So this is going to be S383.
Oh,
I love it, Myra. I love it. All right, Robin, I'll get you down for it. It is loved. It's not broke, not cracked, not anything stupid. I mean, that doesn't matter anyhow because it is the brand. It is being Tupperware, but there's just some paint loss on some of the numbers. It's still a very good usable piece. I've just got a bigger one that I use in my kitchen, and I don't have room to add more. So, yeah, I know she was selling that one for $2. So, thank you, Robin. All right.
I'm getting lazy and
You're good. Here you go.
Robin.
Yeah, Robin already got it, Myra. Where do pirates buy hooks? Where do pirates buy hooks?
At a clothing store. Because a hook is always a hanger.
You need to refresh ya. Oh, man.
Wow.
All right, Crafty. Where do pirates buy hooks? You got me. The secondhand store. I've heard a twist to that one is where does the one-handed guy go buy gloves? The secondhand store. I like it, guys. I hate just sitting here and not showing anything, but
It would have been funnier because it's a hook if it was the fishing store. Get it? Because hooks.
Mm-hmm.
You get it.
You know what? Why not? All right, go your next one. I got a piece of fashion jewelry here. It's actually labeled on the card as fashion jewelry, so I know I can get away with, $2 on this kind of stuff. I'm going to come up out of the bag. It is gold tone, and I can't tell if it's a double or if it's 2.
I'm just going to FJ.
All right, so it is a double. And I'm going to bring up the 2 pendants and hold them up on so you guys can see the 2 pendants. All right, that's the 2 pendants that's on the necklace. It's going to be a buy it now for $2. It's got like a moon and some stars and a star on the other one there. And they are gold tone. They are on a card that states fashion jewelry. And let me see if I can get a drop on this real quick. It's going to be approximate because I'm not popping the card. So the drop on this to the very bottom one, to the very bottom of it's 10.5 to the bottom of the little pendant down here. The actual drop in the loop comes down on the first one to a little over 8, and on the second one's about 9.5. That's the drop on the different because it's a double necklace. But like I said, that'll be $2 if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Why did the tomato blush? All right. Why the tomato blush?
I actually have a answer for
Just
that.
remember, it's got to stay Shrek humor, Sea Prods.
Yeah.
So think before you talk. All right, guys.
Because it was hanging out in the sun.
That makes sense. Because it's sunburnt. I don't know.
No, it was hanging out with the sun.
All right, so Crafty, why the tomato blush?
It's all the salad dressing.
I like. Well, Steph should be back in here pretty quick. She should be about done with her appointment. What do you call a pirate that's near? Oh, what do you call a pirate that's near? What do you call a pirate that's near, Myra?
Nearsighted or a buccaneer?
A buccaneer. Oh, I like. Of course, you're not too far from the Buccaneers down there where you're at. I mean, they're on the Gulf side, I think, aren't they? But all right. Sounds like Steph's coming.
Yeah, which means I'm going.
I ran out of stuff to show,
So are you doing chit chat?
so I'm kind of just chit-chatting after I dug
looking.
through stuff.
Stop over talking each other, please.
After I looked through stuff, the one that was damaged,
Yeah.
I put it up for $2. I didn't sell it, but I figured.
I had to put them together,
Well,
but that's fine.
so I sold a bunch of stuff.
You did awesome. I moved to in person next month for at least one, and it's during the time for our medical.
Okay.
So no, I'm just
So
like
the 24th ish.
so. We'll be leaving the Flint Hills Wednesday evening, so we may not end up having to sell that day.
So I'm gonna have to take Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, if we're gonna go see our grandbaby, if that's what we're doing.
Well, I didn't know
'Cause
that's
I
what
don't-
we're doing, but I was gonna tear the campers apart.
Well, we could do that, and we'll just figure out a time to go see our grandbaby because I miss him.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Y'all give me just a second. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So, Selena is racking up a neat little box over here right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I sold something that you're probably going to kick me in the butt for, but it
Well,
was sitting in a tote for quite a while
Well-
over there.
How much did you sell it for?
Two. But it's going to Selena.
It's okay. That was.
I didn't realize till I started showing it what the bottom said, and I was like, too late now. I'm already here.
It's fine. We're getting more space, so it's
Getting
fine.
some stuff out of here. Yeah.
I just got to plug in
Did you
devices.
steal my phone
y'all.
cord, or
No, I brought my own.
you got
in
my
here.
phone? Thank you.
Well, y'all, I got confirmation while I was in the appointment. For one, if you're expecting an email or a text from me and you haven't got it yet, I'm okay. So we're going to be on. Hey, the Nugget's going to be on this evening.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
All right.
Yeah, Myra
asked
asked me
him
to
to
sell Fenton and I wouldn't.
who asked to say?
Myra, she asked me to, because you said don't give away the farm, and she's like, Fenton? As I was digging through stuff.
Hey, is Scooter here? I don't know. She usually is
She
driving
was-
around
she-
this time, huh?
Yeah, she came in, said hi, and then, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to show my first item tonight. Y'all, sorry. I've got it ground for a minute before we get going again. Or we could just leave it as a chit chat. This is going to be shown over at Scooter's this evening. Just saying. You know what? Here.
So we were telling jokes back and forth.
Telling jokes back
Yeah.
and forth.
So,
Okay.
where do pirates buy hooks?
Where do pirates buy hooks? The local bait and tackle.
The secondhand store. It was Crafty. Another one from Crafty.
Hey, Johnny, welcome in.
Why did the tomato blush? It saw the salad dressing.
All right, say that again. Sorry, I
Why
was looking.
did the tomato blush? It saw the salad dressing.
Oh. So you showed this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No one wanted the story with the military wife's lingerie. It's
I
no,
bought
y'all.
the lingerie.
Oh, you bought it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you? Oh, yeah, yeah. You're gonna let me take pictures. I forgot. Coming to a screen near y'all.
The only way.
Bet.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's been a wild ride, and we're only on Tuesday. Let me put Mr. Stephanie's name on this so I don't try to resell it.
Wow. Wow.
Here, put this on your side so I don't try to show it, please. Ah, goodness.
Oh man.
Oh. Y'all, I just got done with my appointment if you're just coming in, and so that's the reason why I'm just...
And I ran out of stuff to show for $2.
You ran out of stuff to show. This is not for sale. I haven't ever tried it yet, but it's supposed to be a neck thing. We'll see. Did you show any more clothing?
No, I don't show clothing.
It's $2 Tuesday. Yeah. Let's
I think
see.
we're just kind of chit
I
chat
think
for.
we just chit chat for a little bit. If y'all good with that, if there's something y'all want to see, I mean, I'm willing to pull it and show it. It's just been a wild ride the last couple of days, and I'm trying to process. I have both my mom and military mama hat on, and goodness.
So, what do you call a pirate that's near?
Near.
Yeah, like. What do you call a pirate that is near? A buccaneer.
A buccaneer.
That was Myra.
That was Myra.
What do you call a fox noodle?
What?
An impasta.
So, I think that L is supposed to be in Buying Spaces box.
There's a good possibility it probably is. That's why I ain't shown it anywhere. It probably got left down just because.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Just put it in hers, because
Well,
even
I
if it isn't, it's still gonna go.
We put it over here for that purpose.
Yeah, I think I just didn't mark it.
Yeah.
So what's y'all's plans the rest of the week? Who's gonna be on tomorrow? What you got going on tomorrow, y'all? I mean, tonight we know Scooter Renee LLC is on with how did she put that? It's one fry short of a Happy Meal.
Yep.
But
And
they
you're
do
the chicken nugget.
but they do have a chicken nugget. I still don't have that. I didn't craft it right. I'll have to check that out. Yesterday I was not on the tube much. I wasn't in email. I think I was in my email once. I checked PayPal. And that was it. So I will definitely check it out, Selena. So it's the office done. You've been working on that for a while.
Well, look at us. It's just a little at a time because you just can't.
Well, if I got my friend that's an organizer to come out with a crew, wait, I'd have to stop doing retail therapy for that. Yeah. Dude, our postmaster's going to think Santa Claus came this week.
Our postmaster already made a comment when I took all those packages. Well, the lady, she's like, "Holy cow, you guys had a good week."
Did you tell her that's a small?
I said, "That's a small week." She goes, "Holy cow." She goes, "That means the business is doing something, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's,
It's picking up.
it's picking up. It takes time."
It does take time. You did not show that, did you?
No.
Okay, because I've got to test that.
Yeah, no.
I think it's probably all
No, I was
full.
after the cup and realized it was full of joy, so I just put it back down and I sold the big one for $2.
Who'd you sell it to?
Robin.
Who?
Robin.
Well, put that in Robin's.
Okay.
So I had them together for a reason, even though I put jewelry in that one.
Well, it's all good. I was,
So Robin, you're getting
a small.
a small 1 cup that goes with that measuring cup. Well, probably don't, but I sourced them together. Well, heck, it's only 8 minutes long. It's still 8 minutes, Lena. I got a notification last night that the Gross Bargain Emporium was on at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was your. I
I went
freaked
on
out
a
this
real-
morning too because I got up and noticed the thing. I'm like, really?
Oh, you was worried like I lost my cool, huh?
Yes, you got the coffee sign, Robin.
Yes, you did get the coffee sign, Robin. And I know I have more coffee stuff because I sourced that stuff off of Fort Riley.
Well, I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to bring like the metal signs and stuff I got from work.
I've got a couple metal signs. I was going to put it up, but, I didn't show it. Shoot.
Scooter's back.
Hey, Scooter, would you like to see what I'm bringing? My first item this evening? We're just doing a chit chat. I'm kind of steamed out after my appointment. It just was a lot to cover.
And we'll be getting off in about 15, 20 minutes
Yeah,
so
we're
we
gonna-
can eat.
Oh, we
before
need to
go
do
on.
giveaways too.
Yeah, I didn't do any giveaways.
Yeah, sorry. See, that's where my head was. Oh, Scooter. I would love to take credit for sourcing this, but Mr. Steph is the one that found it. So this is actually my first item on as a chicken nugget tonight. Past that, yeah, we're gonna get off in the next 15 or so minutes, so I can just get my head
And we can get
collected.
some food in
Y'all,
us.
if you was late getting to the show this afternoon, we are not just a military family anymore. We're chasing the blue line as well.
Yep.
This process has been several weeks in the making, and
And
out
there's
of
another month, little over a month before.
we can't be
I know that.
Yeah.
Before the process even gets to the next level. It's
Yeah.
a little over a month now. So
what? There was 8 of them.
yeah, there was 8 of them. I don't know how many they took for candidates, but
One of our kids in combat boots is not just going to dually serve the country, but they're also going to become a cop. At the same time.
I thought I taught my kids better.
I just don't understand when he signed up.
Because
why
that's
didn't-
not a split op option.
Yeah, that's right. That one's over at
That
Fort
one
Lost
takes
in the
almost
Woods.
6 months to go through.
Fort Lost in the Woods, and it's 22 or 24 weeks.
Yeah,
I can't
it's out
remember. Yeah, you're right. They don't do a split
Yeah.
op option for that. And he joined during
His junior year.
junior year. So he actually took his oath he swore his oath, the day before the 2020 election. And looked at him the next day and I said, "Dude, do you think you should have waited a day?" And he goes, "No, I still want to serve my country. It don't matter who's behind the desk." It's just a wild ride. But so yeah, last a little over 36 hours. We've had both sets of combat boots in different geographic locations and big things going on, but everyone's safe and we'll be okay. And so that's just that. I'd actually asked him if he wanted us to come down there for that. And he goes, "It's just the final selection."
Graduation from the academy. We'll make sure we get to.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Alrighty. Let's do some giveaways. Mr. Steph.
Mm-hmm.
I need
So
some
anyone
help.
that's in here that hasn't dropped a number, drop a number between 1 and 125.
I need some help figuring out what we're going to give away. Because it looks like you already sold the farm.
I made money on the phone.
You did make money. And we're going to make literal. Wait.
This was all showed. I just
Yeah, I was going to say, that's all showed.
Oh, I sold your bag of fall too.
You sold my bag of what?
Fall.
Fall. Oh. Okay.
I don't know what to give away.
Let me see. Heck, let's do another round of sunflower bucks.
I like the sunflower bucks.
We're just gonna
Don't
do
have to worry
sunflower
about
bucks,
mailing
y'all.
stuff.
Yeah, that way. MP. Yeah. So MPs in just a second. So MPs. In the Army Corps of Engineers. They go either 22 or 24 weeks. And that's Fort Lost in the Woods, or it was back in the day.
It still is, and they don't leave the entire time. They
Yeah.
except basic training, and then they just move to a different side of the
Yeah,
post.
when they do have like a little shindig, whatever, from basic to AIT, but it's all still one unit. There's no break in between. So yeah, you don't see your service member, your trainee
for almost a half a year.
for almost a full 6 months. And it's definitely grueling on families. Walked a lot of families through it. So
So he's doing the
$5.
civilian side. He
we obviously can't give locations, but
right. It's not a huge city, so that's a good thing. I think he was telling me that the crime rate,
dude, I want to hear a
was
crime rate.
like
Cops,
they've had in the last 3 years, only 2 murders, and so the crime rate's low.
Oh yeah. You know, it only takes one really bad
Yeah, idiot that drives down the road. Or,
domestic violence call
yeah.
to end an officer's life.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I know that. What I'm saying is you know where they're doing this is not like they moved to New York or
yeah,
LA or something like that, or Denver or Jacksonville.
All right, stop. You might give them ideas if they're listening. All right. I'm proud of them, and just, you know.
It's kind of like when they join the military. You kind of have the, but got to remind ourselves you could be walking down the street and some idiot could run you over.
I'm going to assume everyone's numbers are in because we're going to roll with it.
Yeah. 43.
43.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, we don't have a 43 anywhere.
All right, so we go with the immediate one above that has not already won.
Which is going to be Maritza at 48.
Maritza! If you're still here or you catch the replay, right? Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be all right. It's kind of
It'll
like,
be all right.
You know,
It's, 6.5 years ago, actually closer to 7 now, about 6.5. I was terrified to become a military mama. And just like 18 to 20 months later, I voluntarily signed my 17-year-old over. Weird, right? Here's the deal. They could go to any university, honestly, especially that kid, if he wanted to. And here's the thing, they could cross the street and, right? So, doing something that they want to do.
And they're helping people at the same time.
Serving others, even though they're putting themselves at great risk, and of course, then the rest of us. But here's the thing, it's going to happen no matter what, right? It ain't going to matter if S is a police officer, a soldier, or a civilian. His days are only numbered by God himself. And so, I just pray that that's not a walk I have to walk. All right, so Maritza, right?
Yep.
So Maritza, and 43 is how old I will be on my year anniversary of doing solos here on this channel. Alrighty. You know what? We're just going to do this one with sunflower bucks too, y'all.
Yep.
Because I can. I thank each and every one of you that have been here this evening, even if it was just to come in and say hi or hello or hit the thumbs up, any of that, that all.
It all helps.
It all helps. It really does. So, and then 26. And if no one came in at 26, we go with the one immediately above. If there's no one above, which there should be, there's a lot of numbers on his tablet there. Then we go to the one below.
So there was no 26.
Okay, is there 27 or 28?
There is no 27, but there is a 28, and it was Craig.
Craig! Woo.
So you get an extra $5 off of what we've got going over here for you.
Heck yeah!
That's awesome.
I'm not sure if he's still here or not, but that don't matter.
It don't matter. You don't have to be here.
You don't have to be here as long as you dropped your number.
That's what's nice about the sunflower bucks too, because like when you were doing choices and stuff, and then they weren't here, and then you're like chasing them for a day or two, and
or longer.
So the sunflower bucks works out.
So yep, Craig, and then 26 is how long I've been a mom. Either a mom to be or a mom. So that's how old Jess will will be when she celebrates her next birthday. So, well, y'all, I'm gonna go get ready. What time?
7:30.
It's 7:30 Central, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
she does everything.
these time zones I've been working them in my head, but just with everything going on in my life right now, and trying to keep things, yeah. And that phone, I probably need to drop some videos or something off of the phone. It's slow. Love you too, and love all of y'all. When I say I love you, I don't mean it in any other way other than the fact that I love you. We get to know each other, and some of us connect in other spaces other than the tube, and we become family. And I'll tell you all, I was in on my appointment, and Scooter messaged me because I had asked Lena before I went out, right, to let Scooter know it's going to email her or check her email. But whatever reason, I just totally forgot to send it. And so she reached out to be sure I was okay. Okay, that's not because I've been on her channel once or that I'm going to be on this evening. And it's not because I've bought from her once, twice, or 3 times. That's just who she is. And so many of you are that way as well. It's weird to be in a virtual setting and say, hey, we got friends, we got family, and people to really be like, no, those people aren't real. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, exactly. And that's why, I get selective folks that have my first known number. That number is not given out to just anyone, because some people
take advantage of it.
Well, I think that's a wrong word. I think some people, I think a lot of people, right, me included, we're not born and raised with someone that modeled boundaries, not healthy ones in a way. And that's not a jab to my parents. They weren't raised with them either. So some people just don't know when, and so, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're seriously real.
You, girl, my heart's been out to you. FYI, I will be emailing you, Myra, this evening before I go on to Scooters. If you didn't get a ding in your email for tracking, I'll send it to you. Coming from Cajun Roots.
Oh.
It's a gift for Marty.
Oh, okay.
So there was something he was showing, I think it was on the Hump Day auction last week or something, and it just really spoke. And I'm like, you know what? What the heck? And so I did it because I knew it would get there faster if I just had Johnny mail it. And so that's what Johnny did this morning.
See you later, Crafty.
See you later, Crafty. We'll catch you later. Hey, she had like 53 thumbs up when I shut off of YouTube last night.
Oh, wow.
She had like 53 thumbs up.
We should have had 54 if I'd have went on, but
you was already asleep.
I was passed out. I passed out on the couch last night.
So, did you tell her about the buttons?
I didn't. I couldn't
That's
find
all right.
them.
I'll drop it in. I'll drop it in an email to her. Just wait, Myra, until I really get it the way I envisioned it, right? And then I'm going to send you some pictures to share with Marty. Oh, she is still here. I'll show you really quick. Maybe not.
They're right on the next shelf to the right. Not right next to that. There you go.
So, Crafty. Not today by any means. But these are vintage. I can pull them out on another day for you. I would say these are probably 3 or 4 ounce bags, maybe a 5 ounce bag, depending on what you're talking about putting in there. But it's probably more than 5 ounces with, well, no, buttons don't weigh that much. I can get these at cost and sell them at cost to you crafters that need buttons for real, right? I can get these locally for, my cost is right at $5. So, just so you know, I can source them locally. It's one bag full. They let you scoop it. So, oh crap.
Yeah,
what
they
was
just
I
got
gonna
like
do?
a big metal tub sitting there.
It's a galvanized
yeah,
tub.
wash tub
That
that you get. They have a scoop in there, and they got the bags, and you just fill the bags. It's kind of cool.
So, I just, Katie was saying something about her buttons having a struggle getting buttons over there. So I figured I'd source them a few places because eventually we'll run out of Grandma's stash wherever she's got it. Which I haven't done a thumbnail for that yet, y'all. If you're waiting for the farm sale, yes, we're not giving away the farm, but we're gonna let Grandma sell some stuff. So that's gonna be a Friday night. Let's see. It's after the 16th.
Be the
23rd.
3rd or 24th.
I think it's the 23rd of next month.
I don't know. I've got to get my days off put in. Yeah, it'd be 23rd of next month.
Yeah, 23rd of next month. We will be on the farm with Grandma, and we're gonna sell whatever she has accumulated at that time.
It works taking the 3 days because it's after graduation weekend, so it's going to be a dead weekend because all the college students will be gone anyhow. So,
see, you didn't sell that sign, haha.
No, because I didn't want to pull stuff that I didn't know exactly what we had in stuff.
Right. No, I'm just trying to harass you. All right, Mr. Steph, will you drop Scooter's?
I did. I dropped it
Recently?
Not very far up. Like
Okay.
literally while we were sitting there talking about it.
All right, y'all. I'm just gonna close out. I don't have when I came back on here. So I'm gonna do some funky things because the computer died and I didn't add anything back. So let's see, today is Tuesday, so tomorrow's Wednesday. So we'll be on with Scooter and Selena this evening, 7:30 Central. Scooter's channel. Y'all, it was fun last time. I need the laughs this time. And so that's what we're gonna do. We will be back here tomorrow at 4. Thank you for being here.
See you guys.
See ya. Come on, work. Oh, come on.